Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I did a little bit of organizing here, and now I'm wishing I kind of hadn't. So, this is always the wall I get into with this game, especially when dealing with bots. So, belts, I can deal with belts, right? They're easy. They're a little bit harder to like manipulate and figure things out, but you put the stuff on the thing and it goes through and it puts the thing out. There's like a definite trail here. With bots, it seems really easy, right? You put down the factory, you put the chest down, and you just sit back and let it go. But then you start thinking, I can optimize the placement for the bot paths. And where do I put roboports in this, right? This isn't my final setup for this, by the way. And just in case you were wondering, roboports are going to be put in and all kinds of things. I just wanted to get it all kind of laid out so I could do these kind of thoughts right here and start doubting myself. So yeah, I mean, we're going to have to be able to fit roboports in here. And I mean, optimally, it'd be nice to have like a row of roboports just all over the place, right? Like maybe every one, every two. But you get into the question of, electricity, efficiency of beacons versus efficiency of roboports and pathings and things like that. I don't know how that's going to figure into it. And the way I've situated these, so basically what I did was I set a column size of 12. That's a nice round number, right? It's divisible by 2, 3, 4, 6. It's a good number. And so I went with that. And it kind of fit in, factories, just, like there's a pipe one up here and gear ones up there, which is nice because we have the engines here. But then I'm getting to think, so like let's say I need to grab one of these, and I grab it and I move it over here to where it's needed. This is all the way over here to the blue science, I think. And then what do I need to do next, right? Well, I may grab a blue one and come up to wherever we're putting science, and then coming back to get the next thing, it's going to be a big long empty trip. And as I got to thinking about these, there's a lot of potential for a lot of empty trips in all this. Like if this isn't the layout, but if I'm over here and I need a green circuit, or forbid a red circuit, I have to come all the way over here with an empty inventory, and that's wasted movement on my part as a robot. And I think what I finally realized is that I think I'm just overthinking this a lot. And I'm falling into the trap where I just, shut the game down and say I'll think about it and never get it done. So we're just going to do it and see what happens. We're gonna theorize something and see if it works. And we're gonna do that by just forgetting all this down here and going and working on the refining. So I'm gonna grab some refineries and some modules and some beacons, and oh my gosh, all my robots are gonna give away all of my modules. I forgot to take them out. Let's take them out. We've still got some modules. Probably not enough, but taking them out will help us save some. I could just take down all of this, but we're just not gonna look at it for now. Okay, so I have this oil patch up here, and that is definitely something I think I want to take advantage of. We want to grab it and move refining. Actually, you know what? I don't think we're going to do refining. We'll do refining after we get all of this figured out. So I think what I want to do is we'll just have some stations coming in and dropping stuff off, and that'll be that. Okay, so I think our biggest one, I've got so much stuff in my inventory. Let's go get rid of some of it. I don't need the beacons now, and we'll come back for those later. I jumped a little bit too quick. Let's get some track and some stations, and we'll get signals. I don't know if we'll get to signaling it, but we'll at least think about it. Okay, so I think we're actually going to want to build it over in this area. So I think what I want to do is clear out a couple of these blueprints, and I just want to print You, because you are red circuits, and I want to set something to signify that. So we're not searching through our inventory. That is the red circuits right there. Final version. And you are going to be the green circuits. Final version. All right, so we've got those two saved. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. And I took my roboports out. Let's get them back. Okay, so I think we're going to want to do, like, refining a lot of stuff up in this area. I mean, they are going to have access to the trains and stuff coming in. And, you know, what kind of trainage are we going to need? We have our nice big iron train coming in that's going to have 8 cars, and that is probably what we need to build our station around, is that iron coming in, because it's going to be used all over the place. And this is probably more beacons. Here I am throwing all my beacons in the trash. Who'd have thunk that would be happening? All right, gosh, we're going to have so much trash. Oh, now they're going to want to place stuff. Let's see. How do we go about doing this? I think what we do... All right, let's grab you guys out, put you in, because we should have a place in here for you in the regular section. We do. Refineries as well. And you know what? We've got some beacon slots in here as well. You can store things. Store things where they belong. All right, there we go. That'll keep us good. We can go ahead and dump the modules out because we don't need those. And all these chests we can probably get rid of for now, because we're working on stationy things. All right, let's go. All right, so yeah, I'm thinking like this area, and that is like how tall the tallest one on the bottom is going to be. So let's just space out something like that. And probably give it a little bit more space, and we'll start like right here. Like that right there. Okay. All right, I like it. We've actually laid some track down. That is some progress. Now what I want to do is I just want to grab you. And I want to grab you just for your size. So I want like that right there. So yeah. So this right here, we'll call this big enough. Why won't you go on the other side? Is there a signal down? There is. Alright, we want that going the other way. Why won't you go down now? Oh, because there's a signal right here, too. Rid of that. There we go. And, put you like, I don't know, right there? Is that going to be big enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, we need to take it up a little bit, I think, just to be nice and safe. All right, so that'll be the main iron station coming and dropping things off. All right, what else are we going to need? We're going to need copper. Probably, realistically, probably 2 trains of copper. Possibly more. Plastic we will not need because it is actually going to be coming out in and other capacities. We're going to use the refinery for that. Sulfuric acid's going to be there as well as lubricant, steel, and stone brick. So I wonder if we could do one train of steel. I wonder if we could get off of that. I think we probably could. So let's do one steel, one stone, one coal. Ooh, you know what? Coal is not, we're not going to need very much of it at all. We'll do it anyway. So steel, stone, coal, our big iron, and copper? Is that it? Okay. All right. All right, so you are going to be the size of one big station. You're going to be the big guy. Put you right there. That is our station. And I kind of just want to take the main line coming in for you, and we'll make our entrance right there. Now, what does that mean for everybody else? Yes, we want to take... See, this isn't... Let's... What if we did something like this right here? And something somewhat similar on this side. Yeah, right now you're thinking, why didn't you just copy the stage whole thing from down there? And I was thinking something else at the time, and now I'm not thinking that. All right, so we come in like that, right? And we have these down here. Can we fit, like, if we were to do this right here, just how big is a, like, 4 size station? This isn't going to be near enough. It's close. So maybe like that much. And you can go back into the main line. So that's like one station with 4 cars. You'll fit there fine? Yes, you will. That's interesting. All right, so that means we didn't need to worry about that spacing. We can just go ahead and take you off. And we'll blueprint this. Right? And put it right there. And you come on. Oh, and you know what we can do? Well, actually, I don't know how big this is going to be, so I think we do want to end up merging it into one line. Just make it a little bit more manageable. There are 2 stations, so like 2 copper stations, maybe, right there. And then up here, let's take out that. All right, so steel, stone, copper, iron in the middle, and that's good, right? Am I missing something? Coal. 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 Let's see, coal is only used for plastic, really. And I'm wondering if we could get away with like a tiny coal car, like one of these stations, the small one that we have, just the 2 cars. I wonder if we could get away with that. because I'm looking at coal like up here, and we're gonna have about that many. We're gonna have less than that as far as plastic's concerned. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Let's see. We will have to manually size that out. One more. And let's see, that will come back into this line. And then you'll merge down into the main line, and then that will be the exit. All right, hardly any goofiness at all. Goofiness minimized quite significantly. Okay, so we need a station right here. And a station right here. And a station here somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. And a station up here for coal. And that'll be it. That'll be it right there. So let's see. What does that leave with our spacing? Do we have enough to put the reds down here? We do. Reds are going to want plastic, which is going to be over here. And we'll probably want to put some roboports and stuff. Okay, so we'll do those last. Let's see, greens are going to be smaller. We can plonk you guys right here. So the question becomes, how much how many roboports do we want? Probably all that we can fit. So I may just go and set this here-ish. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. We can always move it, right? We can always move it. And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm wondering if we're going to want to have to, before we're going to want to put a line. Let's go. Let's put a line of roboports every 3? Every 3 items? So all right, let's take, we don't need that anymore. Let's take that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Every 3 rows. Let's try that. So we'll go ahead and take you guys out. And let's see, where is our building train? It is way over here. I wonder, can I do something like that to make it automatically move toward me? Yes, I can. All right, let's see. Let's see, did I put my robots back? Yes. What was I doing just 2 minutes ago? I was thinking about roboports. That's what I was doing. All right, so we'll do 3 rows and then a row of roboports. I want to leave a space off so we could fit in some power poles. This the thing where you run and drag the power poles, that feature was awesome when they added it a million years ago. The thing that I don't care for is that if you do have other power poles in the system, I wish it would do the spacing, right? It wouldn't worry about the connectivity. You just run and it would give the maximum spacing. I don't know if there's a way to do that. If I can hold shift down and it will do that, would not surprise me. But yeah, that would definitely be nice. Okay, let's get you down now. See, I don't know what these inserters are doing here. I guess I didn't pick them up cleanly. No worries. All right, so that is close. All right, now let's get our other blueprint, which was our smaller. No, that's not it. That one. No, not that one. The other one. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we could fit another row of something in there, and then we can start on the red circuits. I guess blues may make the most sense. So we need a row of those. Oh, didn't want to lose my row of beacons there, but that is okay. Petroleum stuff's going to be on that side. I don't know what that little thing is hanging out down there. What is that? What is? Oh, it's the pipe. It's the pipe. Okay. We could run for that from the other side. It's not going to be an issue. But we can put you there. And we'll do, that's going to be 3, so we can get our roboports in here. And then just do another one of those. Now that's not the right one. Let's go ahead and kill it so we don't have to look at it. That is a row of beacons. I like rows of beacons. Having those as a blueprint. That is not right. That is not one we're using anymore. That one is the correct one. Okay, so that and that is our 2 rows of blues. And okay, so while you guys are gone, you are off the you are no longer relevant. We'll put our reds on the other side, and then I guess we just start grabbing these by 3s. Does that make sense? 1, 2, 3. That's another thing. I lined these guys up by the bottom, and now they're on the bottom, and they want to be lined up by the top. Oh, that's fine. We might be able to fit some extra roboports in there if they are needed. Oh, there's no power. That's why that roboport is not showing up. Let's just connect it to the main line just to get excuse me, just to get that powered up so we see our roboport borders. There we go. All right, and we may be able to fit some more in here. Let's see, I already took care of the first 3 rows, so all of you guys are no more. And there's 3 more of these. However, you guys are using lubricant, which is going to be coming from, well, I mean, it's actually, it's actually not. Okay, sulfuric acid, we'll have to put the reds up here, and I think that'll work. So let's go ahead and grab you guys. We'll go ahead and take these out as we go. See, which one was it? Done with that. Hold on to that. See, that's the last one we did. It's this one. Put that down, and one more row of these. All right. That is looking promising. Looking very promising. Now, if I were to... We could probably scooch reds over kind of on this side. That would probably work. And I may unload coal with a belt. So we probably want to leave a little bit of space. Let's start building the science. We'll build it from over this way over. And see how that ends up working out. We're all totally science now, which is nice. And we can break you up easily in groups of 3s. Okay, I'm gonna call this 1. You are all gone. Two, 3. Going to be 2. One, 2. All right, we can get rid of that. And you are going to be 3, and we don't need those guys on top there. Call you 3. And we'll be done with you. Interesting little side note. I was getting extremely frustrated with my construction robots, as you may recall. The reason for that, I found out. I found out what that was about. There is a global construction queue, right? It's not per robo network. It's global, meaning that it's global. This global construction queue is it's 600 basically is the size. What that ends up meaning is that you can do 600 things at the same time. Build 600 things at the same time. That's what that turns out to be. And you can't have more than 600 things queued up at the same time. So when we were building that solar facility down there, I'm guessing we probably had significantly more than 600 things queued up. So that's why nothing was happening over here. We had to wait for things down here to be built before these items would be added to the queue. So it makes sense. I guess I hadn't really seen it before because I really never had that much construction queued at the same time, or I might have, but it was in a situation where it was like the wall, where it was kind of hidden. It wasn't just everything was there ready to be built. But that's a interesting little factoid there, something to keep in mind, that you can only build basically 600 things at a time. You can only have 600 things queued up to go. All right, so now that we've got all that situated, let's see, how close can we get this? We can get it this close. Is that gonna be close enough? I think we'll want to put some roboports. I don't know if we'll be able to fit in there. We probably won't, but it'll be enough to connect these two networks, so they don't have to be, we don't have to connect them so much. They will be connected in other ways. So I think it's worth it just to give it a little bit more space. and we'll start right here. And I don't know that orders matter, but I think I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1 just because that's the way my brain works. Things have to be in order. All right, so yeah. Now I'm worried about the alignment of the beacons, and I'm going to stop worrying about that. We're just going to place it down. Just place it. Right. Right. There, Kitch. All right, and I wonder if these are going to suffer from that same problem. So let's get them connected up just to power. Okay, now we want 2. Oh, that's not lined up bad at all. And then 1. All right, and then we just have to, we have plenty of room for, that's not red world. Where's red world? There's the red world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so have another robo port here. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to see it, are we? Can I hold it steady? I can. There. And we'll go ahead and place that down. Yeah, I'm a little concerned in that there's a lot of back and forth between the red chips here. Because you guys require... No, you don't require green circuits. You just require plastic, and it's the blue ones that... Okay, so there's going to be a lot of... running around here with the red circuits. Probably not the best to have them way over here. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do? I hope that it ends up being fine. All right, so we want to take basically all of these, but 3. We want the beacons. That was all of them but 3. That felt like too many. Yeah, that was all of them but 2. Try that again. All of them but 3. So we want that many. Another one of these. What is with all of these poles? Oh, it's just we're not picking stuff up because our robots are out of charge. Let's see. You're dead. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're not. Yeah, you're the one we want. Oh, no, we want the roboports first. Like that. And then this group right here. Yeah, I don't like these reds being all the way over here. That is for sure. But it'll be fine. And I think I'll actually just leave that as 4. We may end up regretting that, but for now, that's good. All right, and we'll intermingle some RoboPorts and stuff here in the middle as well. But I don't know. I think it's a little bit more sensical than what we had before. There's at least a little bit of thought put into it. All right, and that will leave an area over here to send all that science to. We may even run a train running the rocket science out. Look at these satellites backed up. That is excellent. Running the rocket science from here over to here. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think this is what we're gonna go with. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. We'll find out. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next episode where we can get hopefully our trains hooked up and work a little bit on the petroleum part of this build. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.